Hi, I'm Rochelle and today we'll be looking at bank reconciliations. As an accountant, it is important to ensure consistency in financial record keeping. A bank reconciliation is the process of matching the balances in an entity's accounting records to the corresponding information shown in the organization's bank statement. This process involves recognizing and noting differences between both the organization and bank's cash balances in order to verify and adjust the company's book balance to the actual cash balance. Deposits and transfer, outstanding checks, service charges, interest income, or non-sufficient funds checks are all scenarios that, when not recorded correctly, can cause the differences. Let's do a bank rec for Billy's Pizza for the month of April. The company's records show a cash balance of $20,000, but their bank statement shows a balance of $30,000. To reconcile the bank statement, we will need to add and subtract those transactions that make up the missing $10,000 from the company's cash balance. We'll start with the balance recorded on the bank statement, $30,000. In April, 2 checks were received at $5,000 and $7,000 each, but do not yet appear on the bank's balance. We will need to add these deposits and transfer to the bank statement, which now totals to $42,000. Next, we deduct any outstanding checks which have not yet cleared, deducting both a $2,000 and $4,000 check from the bank balance. A bounce check of $12,000 that was returned to the bank for insufficient funds will also have to be deducted from the bank's records. Lastly, bank service charges totaling $4,000 will be subtracted from the bank balance. Through this process of adding credits and deducting debits from the bank statements, the differences between the company's and the bank's records are clear. From the bank's balance of $30,000, we add deposits and transfer, increasing the balance to $42,000. From this, we then subtract outstanding checks, bringing the total down to $36,000, non-sufficient fund checks, again bringing it down to $24,000, and service charges, bringing us to the actual cash balance of $20,000. Lastly, the computer's ledger account will need to be adjusted to reflect those transactions that did not initially appear and therefore show the company's true cash balance. Billy's Pizza records the monthly service charge as an expense in its records, so we will need to debit the service charge account to increase it, since expenses decrease equity. The company pays cash for this expense, so we credit the cash account to decrease it. After this process of making the required entries is done, Billy's Pizza can now see their true cash balance and will have a greater picture of the profitability and viability of their firm. Thank you.